Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm Bex, the Novel Nana. Today, I just kind of wanted to have a little bit of a talk, um, just kind of a free going talk. Um, you know, I I'm trying to figure out what I want to do with my channel. As many of you know, I am a newbie to YouTube, to AuthorTube, uh, all things tech, basically. But anyway, I had made a sort of schedule for after the new year as to what to expect from my channel. Um, I know that I have so many interests, and I'm probably not the only one. I have noticed that, you know, writers, we don't all fit into, just like one thing. For the most part, what I've found to be true is that writers are very creative people. And so sometimes we need more than one outlet for our creativity. Um, so I have been looking, scouring through YouTube, the YouTube universe, basically, kind of seeing what other interest other authors have, or writers anyway, if they're not published. Um, but anyway, I have found quite a few that have other creative aspects in their life, kind of like their go-to things that they like to do. So anyway, as I was saying, I've made a schedule, and I'm not sure if I don't get a lot of response, I'll just, I'll try to figure it out and bring you guys the best content that I can, that you might be interested in. But if you've watched any of my videos or even the little trailer things for the Novel Nana, you will already know this. But to those of you who are new to my channel, please stick around. Um, I keep pointing up here because I have this thing that hangs on my wall. It's a gigantic clipboard. So again, if you haven't watched one of my earlier videos that already has this on there, I'm just going to show you real quick, kind of an idea of the other creative aspects that I personally take part in. I love to bullet journal. I love doing crafts. I used to be a preschool teacher years and years ago, but I've had many, many jobs. To be honest with you, I've had a ton of jobs. But my point is that I have so many things that I like to do, so many creative outlets, and I just don't want to be put in a box. And I don't want people to think less of me in the author tube community, because I know that AuthorTube is for writers. And while I am a writer, it doesn't take anything away from me being a writer, but I am also a very creative person. And I would very much like to grow my channel. I know that it takes time, and it takes, finding your audience. And I just don't know if I've done that. I'm very, very new. I launched my channel Halloween night. So I have not been, part of this community of, you know, um, like on YouTube, whatever that's called, that video type community. But I did join AuthorTube because I did want to be around and introduced to other authors. I do love to read, and I thought, why not give authors the support that I would like to have myself, other authors support. So I started checking out all different kinds of channels, and I was so glad when I joined the AuthorTube community, because I never would have found so many different creative beings and so many wonderful books and ideas for books, published authors or yet to be published authors. I don't know if I would have ever found their books or their content had I not joined this community. So for that, I'm eternally grateful because I love being around creative people. And if it's only, through this platform that I get to do that, at least I get to do it in some small way. But I know I'm rambling here. This was what I was talking about. There are other creative things that I like to do. And just back to that point, real quick, I don't want to be looked down upon for, pursuing other creative endeavors along with writing. My channel is new. I'm not sure yet, what I'm going to do, but I can guarantee that it will be somewhere on that creative scale. So anyway, so let me take you with me real fast. Okay. So as you can see, this was the schedule that I had planned for after the new year. So Mondays, I was going to do Manuscript Mondays. Basically either, talking about my manuscript and where I was at in that process. And maybe also, chat with you guys as well about your current works in progress or manuscripts. And then Tuesdays, I thought about maybe a chat video, let's talk. So, 2 cents Tuesdays, putting my thoughts in there. Wednesdays, I thought about doing maybe a write with me and maybe do some writing sprints. I still have to figure out how to live stream. I'm going to talk to some of my AuthorTube buddies and see if they can maybe walk me through it, because I would love to host a write-in. I think that would just be fantastic. I know that NaNoWriMo is over, but you don't have to stop writing just because, November's over. So anywho, Thursdays, I thought about doing some more talking with Bex. Just anything that's going on personally or professionally, as it were, with the writing. We could talk about that, or even in the community. And then Fridays, I thought maybe we could do a craft together. So, fun with Bex Fridays. For Saturday, I wanted to do a bullet journal video, maybe a flip through or a plan with me type video, for those of you who are interested in bullet journaling, because I, for one, love bullet journaling. And, this is getting close to the end of the year. My bullet journal is almost complete. I have many, but anyway, this was my first real year of, sticking with it. So anyway, and then to finish out the week, Sunday, I planned on doing maybe some scripture studies. Now, I know that not everybody, let me get back over here. I know that not everybody, shares the same faith as me, and that's completely fine. But for those of you out there that, want to support authors, or another author, writers, whatever, if you want to support, me in that way, just by tuning in, and if you share the faith, or even if you don't, if you're just curious, maybe I could do some scripture studies with you. I don't know everything, but, I have a pretty good understanding, for the most part. I used to be a youth group leader, a co-leader. I was kind of on the bottom of the scale, to be honest. My best friend and his wife were the actual leaders of the youth group, and then I was kind of like the helper. But anyway, I have led several Bible studies, and to the best of my knowledge, anyway, I think that I could put out some good videos as far as diving into scripture. For those of you who are not interested in that, that's totally fine. You don't have to support me on Sunday, because that's probably when I would upload the video, would be on Sundays, or tape the video or do a live stream. I'm not sure yet how it's all going to work, but I did have this kind of in mind, what I want to do with my channel, come the new year, because I am so new, but, I love to write, but that's not the only thing I'm interested in. I've always been a writer. Even though I'm not published yet, I will be. I will be published. One way or the other, it's going to happen. I know that it will in God's timing. So I'm not real, worried or concerned about that at this time. But, I love to create, period. I love to be creative and have that outlet. And, my life is full. I have a very full and fulfilling life. I have many interests. I do a lot of different things. I try really hard to do things that not only do I love, but to also experiment and find new things to love, new things to try. So, I am new to this community. I am new just to all of this, technology, AuthorTube, YouTube, you name it. But I really, really want to delve a little deeper and figure out where I fit in. I know it's a small niche anyway. AuthorTube is a very small niche in YouTube for the writing community. But while I do love to write, I also have other interests. So I'm not sure exactly where my channel is going to go. I wanted to, maybe have my viewers, my subscribers, kind of comment, below on my videos. Tell me what you might be interested in seeing. Otherwise, I'm just going to, ramble on and, take you through with me. I know that I will have a lot of writing videos up. I do have a lot of things in the works as far as that goes. Why are my glasses on my head? I'm not even reading right now. Anyway, I forgot what I was saying. My channel began because of NaNoWriMo. And for those of you who don't know, November is National Novel Writing Month. So every year, there is a NaNoWriMo where you participate with a first draft usually. And the goal is to try to complete or at least get as far as you can, in that 30-day time period. The goal, I think, is supposed to be set at like 50,000 words. Now, obviously, that's not a full-length book, but I guess it could be considered maybe a novella, or if nothing else, a pretty good fleshed out outline to a story, or at least a few chapters in, Anyway, that's beside the point. But that's why I started my channel to begin with, is because I did want to be connected with other authors and people who were going to participate in Nano like I was. Just to have that support, that community. That's what I was interested in. And I wanted to learn as much as I possibly could, and just be inspired. And, AuthorTube, there's one thing I can say about AuthorTube, is there are so many beautiful, wonderful channels and wonderful people out there that they just show you the real them. There's no, I don't know. For me, what I've experienced thus far is I don't see a lot of, fake people. I see a lot of real and beautiful and loving and encouraging, just a great community all the way around. So much support for other authors. It's the best kind of community to have, where you have that mutual respect for one another right from the get-go. You have people that are cheering you on and just really invested in supporting your writing journey, your writing career. Not everybody meshes, and that's totally fine. You'll find your niche. But overall, my experience has been really wonderful. I did have a few not so great interactions with a few, but, I don't let that few bad apples or whatever you want to call it spoil the bunch, because overall, it has been just an amazing, wonderful experience for me being part of this AuthorTube community. And if you're out there, and if you're an aspiring writer, if you are new to YouTube, to AuthorTube, I just encourage you to reach out, talk to people, watch their live streams, see where you fit, because I guarantee you will find others that are like you, that maybe share similar interests as you, that just will be that support system that you need. I am just blown away by all the wonderful words of encouragement and support that I've found personally along the way. I've only been doing this for a little over a month, and it's been amazing. It's been overall, a very positive experience for me. But if you're new and, you're thinking about, writing, possibly joining the Camp Nanos, I still have to learn a little bit more about those. But if you're new and you're searching for, that push, this is it, guys. This is your wake-up call. Do what you desire, whatever it is that you have a passion for, especially if it's writing and creating, because I know that you will not be let down. And if nobody else roots for you, honey, I will. I'm the novel Nana, and, I am a grandparent. Obviously, that's the Nana part. But, I love people. I know that not everybody likes everybody else, and that's okay. But I genuinely love people. Just getting to know people and encouraging people. I'm not a fake person. This is who I am. I try to see the good in everyone. I try to relate on some level to everyone. And, if I can be your cheerleader, if I can be your support system, I will. I'll root for you. I may not know a whole lot yet about AuthorTube and the different aspects of it, especially the tech side. I can't really give you any advice on that because I'm still learning. But my point is, if you're a writer or aspiring to be one, to be an author, I say take the plunge. There's no time like the present. Do it. I don't think you'll regret it, because you will find the love, the support, and the encouragement that you need. There are so many people out there that are willing to help any way that they can. There are write-ins going on all the time. And it's real easy. You just join in on one of the live sprints, introduce yourself in the comments. And, basically how it works is you join the write-in. Whoever's hosting the event will be the one in charge of setting the timer. And you can actually write along with other authors, other writers. It's amazing. And, that's, I know I'm blubbering. I know that I go on and on and on. And guys, I'm so sorry about that, but that's just me. You'll get used to me. You'll either like me or you won't, and that's okay. But anywho, my point is that if you are thinking about it, just do it. Just do it. Be like Nike and just do it. Because I don't think you'll be disappointed. Find your community, find where you belong, and get the support you need. But just write. There's no time like the present. Just write. You will get better over time. The more you write, the better you get. Practice makes perfect. I don't believe anyone is perfect, but you get what I'm saying. So, anyway, I just want all of you out there to know that I'm going to constantly be making the videos. I will be posting. I have no idea yet what all my content, will encompass. But I don't want to go away because I have found this community and I love this community. I love this community. I had to say that twice because I just do. Um, you know, I struggled for a long time to feel like I belonged. Um, I was always a little, considered strange or weird or whatever. I have a lot of weird quirks. I talk funny. A lot of time, my even my accent, it changes, and I don't know why. I don't know how. I just pick up on other people's accents, and I don't mean to. I wasn't an army brat or anything, but we moved around a lot, a lot. Like, once, twice a year, sometimes more. Been to so many different schools in so many different states, all through my childhood years. So I did pick up several accents, and they come out whenever they want. I don't know what to tell you. But, I don't even know where I was going with that, guys, honest to goodness. Um, but anyway, I have weird quirks, severe technophobe, but you know, you got to conquer your fears. You just got to do it. Even if you got to do it afraid, do it, do it anyway. Anyway, so to circle back around real quick, and I'll hurry up and end this video. I just wanted to let you guys know that if you like my content, please give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel if you want to. Again, I don't know if my content will always be about writing, but I promise that there will be writing included, and writing updates included in my channel. But, I'm thinking about what to do with the rest of the time. I really have a lot of different interests, and I would like for those to be displayed as well. So if you have any interests like this, comment down below, let me know what you're into. And, if you want to go by this schedule, pick a day that you would be interested in a video on. So I gave you the schedule already. Again, participate, please, if you'd like. And just kind of tell me what you as a subscriber would like to see. And I'll do my best to, do just that. But anyway, that's all I got for you guys today. I know this video was all over the place, but again, it's me. So you know this about me already, so you shouldn't be surprised by it at all. But anyway, so just, if you're new out there, like I said, and you're just wondering if you're on that edge, teetering, whether or not you would like, to pursue that writing, I say do it, just jump in, do it. I just, I love writing. I love being creative. And if you're like me, then, maybe AuthorTube is the place for you. And if not AuthorTube, then, find that community that kind of fits in the niche that you like. Whether that be bullet journaling or, scripture study, or whether it just be, talking or chatting to others or creating, whatever, creative avenue that takes, just jump in. You got to start somewhere, and, it will get better. And I guess that's all I wanted to say, guys. I have no idea if this video made any sense whatsoever. But, oh, real quick, let me just say, I got some writer's merch. The other day, a friend of mine had come to visit me, and she had got me a few things. Let me point them out real quick. So, Brandy, honey, I love you. Thank you, Sweet Peas, so very much. Anyway, she got me these little book, I don't even know if you can tell, but they're little teeny tiny books, a little strand of LED lights that are in the shape of a book. And then she also got me this mug. I don't know if y'all can see that, but anyway, it's a writer's mug of books that were banned. It has the titles of the books on them of different books that were banned. but you can't tell until you put something in it. When you drink your coffee or your hot tea or hot chocolate or whatever beverage, I don't know if it works with cold, but I know that it works with hot. When you drink, the little lines, they go away and they reveal the titles and stuff underneath of the books that were banned. And I just thought that was really cool. I appreciate it so much. I love writer's merch. Unfortunately, this is pretty much the extent of what I own as far as writer's merch, but that's going to change come Christmas, let me tell you what. But anyway, I just wanted to give Brandy a shout out and tell her thank you for this and for everything that she does for me. Anyways, guys, that's all I've got for you today. And again, if you like this kind of video, or if you just want to support me in my endeavor on YouTube, give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you want to. And until then, happy writing. Bye, guys.